Okay, good morning. Today is Tuesday, April 19th, 2016. Giving you the recap of last night's game that we didn't stay up to watch. The Golden State Warriors beat the Houston Rockets 115 to 106. Steph Curry did not play in this game, and I guess that's pretty reflective in the score that it was only a 9-point game. Klay Thompson did have a big evening. Shot 8 of 20 from the floor, 3 of 8 from 3-point. Had 34 points, got to the line 16 times, made 15 of them. Sean Livingston solid in relief of Steph Curry, 16 points, 6 assists, 7 of 9 shooting. I really like Sean Livingston. Not only just his game, he's a solid glue guy, a lot like Evan Turner, who I like, but the fact that this guy came back from that horrific injury. So, hats off to Sean Livingston. Probably should have given him a player focus earlier in the year, but that doesn't surprise me at all that Livingston came in and played well. James Harden, again, 7 of 19. I believe he was 7 of 19 the other night, 28 points. Patrick Beverley, 13 points. But still, the story with the Houston Rockets has got to be why Dwight Howard is only taking 7 shots. 5 of 7. Had 10 rebounds, 12 points. He was minus 22. He had the lowest of the plus minus of everyone on the team. Harden got to the line 15 times. This team did shoot 33 free throws to the Warriors 38. I was a little surprised Curry didn't go. You don't want to give the lifeless Houston Rockets any motivation. You know, when you bench Steph Curry in a game he wanted to go in a playoff game, you're basically saying you don't respect the Houston Rockets at all. Not like the Rockets deserve respect. Again, I picked the Rockets to win the championship this year. I'm really looking like a fool. They should have never filed Kevin McHale, obviously. You know, they just don't have it together. I mean, Kevin McHale kept things together with this team. They got a lot of different personalities. A 4-7 start, you got to let the guy ride it out. But this is what you get. This is what's happening. You know, I don't think they're talking, today on ESPN, the Mike and Mike, whoever's in replacing the two because the two mics aren't there. I guess it was Ryan Russillo saying, would you rest Curry again? I mean, you don't want to give the Rockets, I just said, you don't want to give the Rockets any life. I wouldn't rest Curry. I'd try to finish him off as quickly as possible. You can't assume that San Antonio is going to have a long series against Memphis. That should be a sweep. Granted, you're not playing San Antonio in the next round. You might not even play San Antonio at all if Oklahoma City advances, because I think Oklahoma City could very much beat San Antonio. But you don't want to give Houston life. You don't want to develop any sort of rust with Curry. And, just this was only a 9-point game, so it's not like, you're world beaters without Steph Curry in the game. You're going to give Houston a chance going home. Will Houston win one of these? I think James Harden will go off in one of the games. I mean, the guy still puts up points. Had 11 assists yesterday, so he accounted for 52 points, James Harden. Or, 50 points between his points and assists. He's good enough. I mean, his defense is a question. It's just a ridiculous situation once they fire Kevin McHale, and that's what's going on with Houston now. As for Golden State, you look at the numbers. Klay Thompson got 37, so they had to extend themselves numbers-wise. I would look, if you play Steph Curry, just looking at their starters, 39 for Green, 33 for Barnes, Bogut 27, Livingston 29, Klay Thompson 37. Look at it, if you play Curry, you might be able to just limit the minutes anyway because you'll be winning by so much. So we'll see what approach Golden State takes the rest of the way. All right, we only got 2 games tonight. Celtics and the Hawks, game 2 of that series. And then Memphis and San Antonio, game 2 of that series. We'll give you a recap of each one of those games. The Memphis-San Antonio game, likely I'll have it tonight. But I don't expect that game to be close. And I'll probably go to sleep for it. Like, I watched the first half of this Rockets-Warriors game. Houston was playing tough, but just no continuity and still the sloppiness. So I'll probably watch at least the first half of that Memphis-San Antonio game. If it gets close, I'll stay up for it. But, I mean, are you guys really going to fault me for not staying up for a blowout again? So we'll see what happens. But that Boston-Atlanta game, obviously being a Celtic fan, that should be very exciting. So we'll see that. So I'll check you all later tonight. Thank you for all the views we've been getting. Let's keep rolling on through the playoffs here. Thank you all so much.